Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I'm in Heidelberg, Germany, and here I have Gellerts Butterbirne, literally Gellerts Butterbirne. I'm at an old Obstlehrpfad or fruit interpretation trail here along the Blütenweg, or the path of flowers, which goes for dozens and dozens of kilometers through the southwest of Germany. Well, as you can see, this is quite an old fruit interpretation of fruit teaching path, because sometimes the signs are not very good anymore. Sometimes there is just a sign but not the tree. In this case, well, at least we can read the name of the pear, and the tree is also here. Well, Gellerts Butterbirne is actually, well, it sounds like a typical German name, but actually it was discovered in France about 200 years ago, and then, as far as I know, it began getting distributed to France under the name Beurre Hardy, after some boss of the botanic garden in Paris, and then reached Germany, and it's still frequently planted. It's not so popular for plantations because it can get really huge, but for private gardens it's still quite popular. Well, the fruit cannot be stored for more than a couple weeks. That also makes them unpopular for commercial use. But yeah, private people still like this one. The fruit, as you can see, are quite, well, circular. It's more similar to apples than to pears in shape. Let's try one of them. Juicy and tart. If I had tried this one without reading about it, I would have said that this is a cider pear. It's just a bit tart, but we have a lot of pear varieties which are not tart. So why in this variety they didn't write that it's a cider variety, but wrote about storing it and using it and stuff? Yeah, very juicy and a bit tart. They should be ripe. They start to ripen in the beginning of September, and we are towards the end of September. And actually I've been seeing fruit on the ground since August, but they waited a bit to make the video. Okay, here is one overripe one, already rotting. Too ripe. Strange. The pear variety which has remained popular for like 200 years, and when I try it I don't understand why. It's nothing special. I would say it's for me this would be a cider pear, which if you had no other pears you could also use for eating, because it's not too tart. But yeah, not very sweet. It's very juicy and it has some tartness. Those are actually features of a cider pear and not so much a dessert pear. It's not very sweet. Cider pears should also be very sweet, but it's juicy and a bit tart. Well, folks, that was quite a surprise. This was Gellerts Butterbirne, or Beurre Hardy, as they used to call it in France. Quite a surprising pear. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful city of Heidelberg and its fruit gardens. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.